Thomas, don't. He'll kill you.
I loved you and you lied to me. Both of you. You betrayed me.
What do you want from me, Ray?
I want justice.
Oh my God.
Thomas!
You're late.
What?
I'll rig the bridge, but I can't blow it up, because them sumbitches took our cannons and control the field. Once the main attack wave comes, we're done for.
Barnesby'll send more men.
They won't make it on time. Look, here they come! Ray, take the other Gatling gun!
Where are those goddamn reinforcements?
Is that O'Donnell?
That son of a bitch is all by himself.
That bastard Barnesby didn't send any goddamn men. Sergeant?
I have new orders from Colonel Barnesby. He's calling for a general retreat.
But we're holding the line. Why would he want us to back off now?
We're moving to Jonesboro to reinforce our supply lines. If the Yankees cut us off there, Atlanta is lost.
That's 50 miles away.
You will obey orders, Sergeant, or you will suffer the consequences.
Easy, O'Donnell.
Our family's homestead is in harm's way, and I'll be damned before I let Sherman's army burn it to the ground.
You have your orders. If you choose to disregard them, you will be charged as deserters.
Are you threatening me?
It ain't a threat, McCall. It's a promise.
You tell Colonel Barnesby that we're taking leave to defend our family's homestead. And that we held the line.
Right, now get the hell out of here before I take your firearm and shove it where the sun don't shine.
Barnesby will put us in front of a firing squad.
Only if he catches us, brother. Only if he catches us.
Ray?
We'll rebuild it. After the war, we'll come back here, and this'll be our home again.
Looks like we're late to the party.
All clear, sir.
Goddamn macaws. Look at all these dead blue bellies. And we might have to give them medals for this, right after we string them up.
I take this as a personal affront, an insult to everything I stand for as a Southerner and a gentleman. They violated a direct order. They deserted their unit. Because of men like them not doing their duty, Atlanta burned. Whether it's tomorrow, or 5 years from tomorrow, those arrogant sons of bitches will hang.
What are you two doing?
Nothing.
We're just having a friendly disagreement. Why is this your business, little brother?
Why is it my business? Because I don't want to get kicked out of another town.
Well, I don't either. Especially since Thomas here might have a little one on the way.
You go to hell.
She was mine.
Yours? Are you kidding me?
What's this all about?
Tell him, Tommy. Unless you already forgot her name. Which I doubt, since you just finished screwing her.
Betsy ain't none of his business.
Betsy? The Marshal's daughter? Are you out of your mind?
Little coquette kept flirting with me.
The Marshal finds out. He is going...
Get your ass out here, McCall! I want to know which one of you animals touched my little girl. You! You!
Sheriff.
What the hell is wrong with you two? You act like the war never ended. That you can just take what you want. You know what? This time you crossed the wrong son of a bitch. You tell me who did this to my daughter, or I will gun down both of you.
It was me.
He's lying, Sheriff. I did it.
Or maybe it was both of us.
Shut up, Ray.
That girl does like a good time.
You're the deputy marshal. You gotta keep your head here.
This ain't your business, boy. Now I'm not the marshal. So let's go. Time to dance with the devil.
Ray. Thomas, please. Please. Walk away.
There ain't no walking away from this, boy. 1, 2, 3!
Lord in heaven, what have you done?
It's not like we had a choice.
You just killed a U.S. federal marshal. Don't you know they're gonna hunt you down to the ends of the earth?
Then I say we go to Mexico.
Sunshine and senoritas. Nothing wrong with that.
Besides, I've heard tales of an Aztec treasure buried in the hills just outside of Juarez.
Well, what about our plan? Rebuilding our family farm. Reclaiming our land.
Why, I want the treasure, brother. Without gold, that plan is just a fantasy.
We're never gonna settle down, are we? You're like mad dogs, tearing at each other's throats.
By the way, brother, if you ever steal another woman away from me, I swear to God I will take your life. Do you understand me?
Dear Lord, how do I free my brothers from Satan's embrace? What words do I use to convince them that the Lord loves and forgives them? Now we're on the run to Mexico. Ray is dragging us there to find a mythical treasure, for he believes we can use it to rebuild our family farm. I must continue to preach the truth and turn my brothers towards the light. Because when all is said and done, we are family.
Running River said, war!
Running River gathers a tribal council, but won't listen to our counsel.
I don't need advice from old women who have forgotten how to fight. You say the treasure is cursed. I say it belonged to the ancient ones, our ancestors. And it is the source of power. It is the people of this land who were given the key to the secret place.
So Running River will wage a war on the white man. He will use the sacred medallion to buy many rifles. Puma's pa asks, who will sell us these rifles? The whites? Perhaps we can ask them to shoot themselves as well.
Puma's paw has no teeth anymore, and meows like a kitten. In the south, where the treasure is hidden, live a people who hate the white coyotes as much as we do. They will sell us the weapons.
It is beyond the mountains and across the great river. Who will venture on this journey?
My son, Shajam, seeing father, He speaks the language of the whites, as did his mother. My son, it is time for you to prove that you are one of us.
By causing a war, which will bring annihilation upon our people?
Seeing farther deserves his name.
And maybe he deserves to be called coward. Imbiabishan.
No one, not even the great Apache chief Running River, will call me a coward.
Then prove your worth. Prove you're an Apache. Baande.
All right, father. I will journey south and find someone to sell us these rifles. You will have your war.
Running River does not respect the Creator or those who remember his childhood. He wants to take the medallion from its place of safety and bring the Life-Giver's wrath down on his people. It won't be Running River who makes the sacrifice, but his tribe and his son. Roma Pa has spoken.
Running River has spoken. Prepare for war.
The promise of that treasure has attracted a shitload of lowlifes looking for easy money.
Are you talking about us, little brother?
That treasure is nothing but a fairy tale. There's only one decent way for God-fearing people to make their fortune, with hard work and sacrifice.
Or we can find some rich son of a bitch and put a gun to his head.
You're drunk.
I'm getting there.
Tomorrow we'll buy some equipment and start our search. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Right now, though, I just need a little more tequila and a woman of questionable moral character. Who the hell is that?
What'd you hurry, little lady?
Baboso.
Mr. Devlin would like to see you.
What if I don't want to see him?
He wants to see you today, señorita, in his bed, wearing nothing but a smile.
Pendejo!
But he never buys a mare unless it's already broke in, so maybe I should take you for a ride and knock some of the fight out of you. You little whore!
Just outlaw gang in Juarez. Everyone was afraid of him, even his beautiful Marissa. What worried me more was the way Ray looked at her. And Ray wasn't one to back down. Trouble was brewing, and I didn't know how to put a stop to it.
You made some dangerous enemies today, amigo. I am Juan Mendoza. Friends call me Juarez.
Ray McCall. And these are my brothers, Thomas and William.
Thanks for the help.
No, thank you, amigo, for rescuing my beautiful Marisa. I'd like to invite you all to my Alcazar this evening for a little celebration.
Sure. Why not?
Excelente. It is not far from here. Just ask anyone. Everyone knows Juarez.
Thanks, Ray. But next time, maybe you should ask us before agreeing to break bread with a bandit like that.
They don't seem like such a bad sort.
You trust them?
I didn't say that.
I don't know who you two are anymore.
Friends, I invited you here today because I have something that needs done, and I believe you are the men to do it. The gringos you gunned down work for a pendejo by the name of Devlin. This greedy bastard is blowing up every mountain south of the border, searching for a treasure that by all rights belongs to the people of Mexico.
By people, you mean you.
Why, of course.
You want Devlin dead?
Dead, missing, disappeared. I just want him gone. But to get to Devlin, you must first defeat his many hired guns.
And you'll pay us for this, hmm?
I will give you a share of the treasure.
How you even know there is a treasure?
It was the ransom for Montezuma, held hostage by Hernando Cortez. Aztec gold, emeralds, diamonds as big as your fist, riches beyond compare.
That's just a fairy tale.
No, mijo. It is real, very real, and it can be ours.
Where is this Devlin?
Ray, you can't be serious.
You would be doing the people here a very great service. Devlin and his men have killed many innocents, women, children.
My brothers do not need more blood on their hands.
We all have blood on our hands, boy. You two will get dirty one day. Besides, who said anything about killing? It will be enough if Devlin and his men just go back to where they came from. Do we have a deal?
You want to do it quietly? Right.
That's them? All two of them? That's what you called me away for? These two thugs?
Sounds like a real asshole.
You Devlin? Well, listen up. We're taking over your business. Now you take your boys and your toys, and you get the hell out of town. Any questions?
When I heard you gunned down Rattler, I considered offering you two a job. But now that we've met, I can see that wouldn't work. You two clearly have an attitude problem. Throw them off the stairs, boys. Come on, protect me! What the hell am I paying you for? You bloody coward! Kill them!
Easy, Mr. Devlin. I know my job. You're the McCall brothers. I saw the wanted posters for you boys in Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. The infamous McCall brothers. I heard you were deserters. I'm not famous like you boys. I just kill for money. And you two both have a pretty good price on your head. Wasn't there a third brother? Or is that McCall more of a sister?
Do you want money? What? Whatever you want.
You to shut your mouth is what I want.
Who are you working for? Juarez? How much is he paying you? I'll pay you more. 10 times more. Just bring me his head and his little whore. Her I want alive.
Oh, you won't be needing any one of the female persuasion. Not after I turn you into a gelding.
No! Don't do it, Ray!
What the hell?
What are you doing here?
Do not violate the word of God, the 5th commandment. Thou shalt not kill.
Well, it's a little late for that, little brother. Look around.
Ray, please, for the love of God.
Oh, where was your loving God at Shiloh, huh? At Gettysburg, at Antietam?
Ray, if you kill him, you'll be just like him. And you will burn for all eternity.
Look, I've had just about enough of your fire and brimstone, boy. If what you say is true, it's too late for me anyway.
It's not too late. It's not. When our Savior was nailed to the cross, there were 2 other men crucified alongside of him, murderers. And he took one of them to heaven because that man repented. He begged for forgiveness, and he was forgiven.
The Lord forgave him?
Yes.
A cold-blooded murderer?
Yes.
Well, hell, that's good to know.
Amigos, it is good to see you again. And thank you for taking care of Devlin. Not an easy man to kill.
Is that why you wanted to see us? To thank us?
And to show you that I do not make idle promises. You soon will be rewarded for your efforts.
So you think the treasure's in Devlin's mine?
No. If we were to follow Devlin's method, we'd be searching for the next 300 years. I have a much more thoughtful approach. Amigos, I'd like you to meet someone. His name is Seeing Farther, and he seeks rifles. We will be aiding him in this endeavor.
Now, what does any of this have to do with Aztec treasure?
The Apaches have the medallion.
Medallion?
Sí, el medallón. The conquistador who hid the treasure created a key. A medallion made of brass. Legend has it that he took it north for safekeeping, and that is the last anyone ever heard of him.
Until now.
A Mexican priest traded the medallion for his life many years ago. It holds great power and will reveal where the treasure is hidden.
So why not just go get it yourself? You could use it to buy a whole damn arsenal.
Because it is cursed and has caused no end of misery to my people, the Apache.
Since when do Apaches have blue eyes?
My mother was white, but my father is Running River, the great Apache chief. I am not a white dog.
Amigo, easy. We're all friends here. You have 3 days to make up your minds.
Where will you get the rifles? They will need hundreds.
For savages such as these? Things are getting complicated, gentlemen.
Your gun runner didn't show up?
Yes, he's here. In jail. The Pinkertons were on his trail, and they finally caught up with him.
The Pinkertons? Well, your friend must be somebody real special.
Did they seize the weapons?
Over 300 rifles.
What now?
Now, brother, we bust them out.
Alone? Where are your brothers, Ray?
What do we need them for?
We don't. Would you like to walk with me? I need to fill this skin with water.
Yeah, those babbling brooks here in Arizona can be mighty dangerous, eh? Wouldn't want a big old snake slithering up your skirt.
How big? You should smile more often.
I would if I had a reason to.
And what if I could give you one?
I can protect you, you know.
Really?
Yeah. And I can get you what you want.
What is it you think I want?
The medallion.
You could take it from Juarez?
I can take anything from anyone.
And you would do this for me?
I would do it. For us.
I put a lot of good men at risk to get you out. I don't want a war with the Pinkertons.
What are you saying? You don't want the guns?
I'm saying we need to renegotiate.
And if I refuse?
Then I take my men and go.
In point of fact, they are my men.
What are you talking about, amigo?
The McCall brothers. I am their commanding officer.
The war is over, Colonel. The McCalls are my men now.
Do you or do you not want to renegotiate?
Were you gonna tell me?
You shouldn't be in here. If the men see...
Do you think I wouldn't find out?
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You sold yourself to Ray for the gold.
I didn't sell myself to anyone. He said he wanted the medallion, so I told him to take it.
For himself? Or for you?
For both of us. All of us.
And what about Juarez?
Ray said he would kill him.
He's not the only McCall who knows how to handle a gun.
But I don't want you to fight, Juan. I don't want you to get hurt.
But it's okay if Ray gets hurt.
I'm not in love with Ray.
You got a lot of grit, Mr. Freeman, I'll give you that. But I think you better fetch the deed to this land. That is, if you ever want to see your daughter again. Yeah, that's right, we have Rebecca. And she's a pretty little thing. But she won't be once we're done with her. You got 1 hour to do the right thing. 1 hour, you hear me?
Not Rebecca. God, help me.
Snipes, and I have more than 100 guns backing me.
We're looking for Juarez.
That's the boss.
I know that sumbitch from somewhere. Hey.
We're looking for Juarez. Did he pull out?
Mr. Mendoza has decided to continue his journey without me.
Barnsby?
He didn't like the idea at first, but I convinced him it would be in his best interest to leave you two behind. Ray and Thomas McCall. I made a blood oath on the flag of the Confederacy that I would hunt down every deserter who fled my command. Because of cowards like you, Atlanta was burned to the ground. My wife and children murdered in their beds. Meanwhile, subhuman animals are now free to live among the decent Christian folk. Free to do whatever they want. Fornication with our women. Miscegenation.
Colonel,
You will pay for your betrayal. You will die a coward's death, and you will burn in hell for all eternity. I'll ask again. Why does Juarez need the weapons? There's 3 of you, so if I beat one of you to death, it's really not a problem. For me.
It's payment!
For what?
The medallion! Please, don't hit him anymore.
William.
He's gonna kill him, Ray!
What medallion?
Look, there's a legend about lost gold hidden in the hills outside Juarez.
I've heard of it. What of it?
The medallion is the key to finding the treasure. Juarez is exchanging the rifles for the medallion.
My rifles?
Yes, sir.
But they're useless. He paid almost nothing because they're worth almost nothing. Who would trade for rusted old rifles that aren't worth spit?
Apaches. Juarez is swindling them.
Is that where he's headed? Apache territory.
Yes, northern Arizona. They have a guide.
Good. Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Hang 'em high.
What about the boy?
He needs to hang too. For aiding and abetting traitors to our glorious cause.
How did you know those rifles were useless? Who told you that?
Me. So leave him alone.
You? Well, that's interesting. And who told you?
Gather the men, Sergeant.
We should catch up with them by day's end, sir.
I don't want to catch them, Sergeant. I want to follow them.
To the Apaches?
To that medallion. The riches it promises could help us to resurrect the Confederacy. We could raise a great army and break free from the tyranny of Washington, D.C. The carpetbaggers will be driven from our land, and the darkies will be back in bondage where they belong.
No trace. It doesn't make sense. Maybe he went to take a piece and the Comanches got him.
If that was the case, we'd already be dead.
Come on, let's go. If he's still alive, he'll catch up with us.
Go where? You know how to find that Apache village?
To the huge Weeping Rock. That's what he told me. That's where the Apaches are. You see, we'll find it. You probably can see it for miles.
Let's take a look around.
You know, amigo, I think your God is watching over us. We made it through Comanche territory, and yet we still have our scalps.
Of course he's watching over us. He loves us. All of us. Even you. There are no evil men. Only evil deeds.
Evil depends on your point of view. The savages here see us as white devils. Yet because we bring them rifles, they welcome us with open arms. Friends, easy. Sing farther. Tell your brothers we are not enemies. We have your weapons, your rifles.
There will be no deal, Snake Tongue. You tried to trick us. This weapon does not work.
One rifle, one of 300.
None of them work. No, this isn't necessary.
Fucking hole. Kill them all.
No, Father. This is the young shaman who warned me of their treachery.
That little bastard.
Father, please. The young shaman is my friend. He betrayed his own kind to protect our people.
And for this, what should his reward be?
Their lives. Please. Spare their lives.
The young shaman's heart is so big it covers his eyes. But as he's seen Father's friend, I will do as he wishes.
The great Apache war chief, Running River, spares your lives. Leave our land. We will take your horses, your weapons, and your wagons as ransom.
And the woman.
What? Running River wants your woman.
Why?
As you're the only one who know of the rifle.
No.
You're the only one who could have betrayed. Take her. Beat her. Enjoy her. For she's a lying whore, and that is all she's good for. The young shaman and his kin can stay in our camp and rest their horses, but they should not expect a warm welcome.
I know why you're here and what you want. The medallion. I can help you.
Why would you want to help us get the medallion?
My father wants to use it to buy weapons for a war against the White Eyes. What will the fate of our people be if he succeeds? The Apache will be no more.
So you just gonna go fetch it for us?
No, but I will show you where it is.
You don't have the medallion here?
The medallion is cursed. As I have told you before, our ancestors took it from a Mexican priest in return for his life. Soon after, a great sickness ravaged our village. Many died. One of the survivors traded it to the Navajo for food, and the Navajo too were ravaged by sickness. Their medicine man saw that the medallion had dark power. He drowned it in a lake high in the mountains. His people guard it to this day.
So Running River was trading a medallion he didn't even have?
He intended to show you its resting place. He hoped it would bring bad medicine to you as well.
And in the process, bring hell down on the Navajo?
We are sworn enemies.
That's pretty cagey. 2 dead enemies for the price of 1.
How do we know you're not sending us to die in those mountains, too?
Because I am going with you. For without my help, you would not find it.
Partner, I hope you're not bullshitting us. Because if this is some lying Apache trick, it'll be the last one you ever pull. Christ! I thought we were done for. We're speeding up. Yeah, we're speeding up again. Wait, is this going to end? We'll drown here, goddammit! Left! Turn left! What? It's over? We're still alive? And clean as a whistle. They can shoot at me. They can set my damn ass on fire. But I fucking hate war.
Well, boy, we owe your great-granddaddy a big debt of gratitude.
Boy?
Great-grandfather doesn't want your gratitude. You are like 2 mad wolves. You've insulted the ancestors of the Navajo and have violated their sacred place. For that, you will surely be punished. So this is what's going to lead us to the treasure?
Hand it over.
Why do you get it?
You two are not worthy. Your brothers will kill each other over this. It is you who should hold it. I will teach the young shaman its secret. Without his help, you will never find the treasure.
What about the woman? We're not leaving without her.
I'll lead the woman out. But you must capture the attention of the braves guarding her.
Wait, how do we do that?
People will always watch a fight.
Fight?
Why not? You're both here for the woman. A fight will determine who is the strongest, the most deserving for affection.
What the hell did he mean by that? What did he mean by we're both here for the woman? I asked you a question.
Don't push me, Ray.
That girl's mine.
Yeah? Well, what if she don't want you?
She told me she did.
And she was hoping you'd kill Juarez. She'd say anything to be rid of him.
You have a way with women, Thomas. No doubt about it. But not this time. This time, I'm the one who gets the girl.
Who you think told me about Juarez's scheme? About them guns? Jesus Christ, open your eyes, Ray. You can't see the forest for the trees.
How long has this been going on?
Since the beginning.
Why are you doing this to me, brother?
It ain't about you, Ray. It's about me, and it's about Marissa.
What are they waiting for?
Chief, my name is Barnsby, Colonel in the 2nd Corps of the Army of Northern Virginia. I'm here for that medallion, and I will offer you a fair exchange. Hand it over right now, and I will give you back something that you hold dearly.
Son of a bitch. He's got your son.
I am already dead, Father. Do not talk to them. You hand over that medallion or he will die. Right here, right now.
Panagunsi, Yanishtishtinda, Innanapa'ande, Silvera. Seeing father is Apache. He will face death bravely.
Look around you. Your village is gone. Your people are dead. Are you willing to sacrifice your last male heir? You ready to let your line, your tribe, your people die out?
Let him go. Hausa. Let him go. And Running River will get you the medallion.
No, Chief. I want it in my hand. Then I let him go. Understand?
Running River understands.
Good. I'll be waiting in the ghost settlement. You surely know where that is. You have until sundown tomorrow, or your son dies.
That medallion ain't where you think it is, Chief.
What do you know of it? Where else would it be? Who would dare take it?
Your son.
Seeing father was with William and Marissa. If he didn't make it to the waterfall, then maybe they didn't either.
You think they're dead?
That would be my guess.
And I think it's high time Colonel Barnsby met his maker.
I couldn't agree more, brother. But, just so you know, when this is over, so are we. I don't ever want to see you again.
I waited a long time for this day, gentlemen. I wouldn't have thought you were Indian lovers, but then you boys constantly surprise me. And now the medallion, please.
You go to hell.
I understand you probably don't care if I kill this young boy. At least not as much as his father does. But mark my words, I'm getting that medallion, even if I have to pry it out of your cold, dead hand. Kill them!
Yeah, I think we have a piece of unfinished business left.
You're talking about yourself, O'Donnell?
I knew this day'd come, McCall, and this time you ain't getting away. You and me in the square.
Or what?
You're not afraid of me, are you? How about we sweeten the pot? If you win, I'll give you the Indian. If you lose, I take the medallion.
You're a lying bastard, O'Donnell.
You want it just as much as I do, McCall. You and me, mano a mano. Fair deal, fair fight.
How come you're in such a hurry to die?
Now, it will be one-on-one. Fair deal, fair fight.
Okay, let's see what you got.
My faith is my shield. My faith is my shield. My faith is my...
Enough! Tell me how to use the medallion. Tell me, secret.
My faith
is my shield. You better talk before your brothers arrive here. Because if you don't, we will capture them, and we will torture them. And for what? For the gold? You told me yourself that riches are the root of all evil. My faith is my... Stop it! Look, this isn't personal. If not for you, I would probably be dead. You'll get your share. Your brothers as well. And Marissa too. There is enough for everyone. After all, are we that different, you and I? You hurt people. I don't. Oh, Dad, you are so pure, so pristine, untouched by sin. Well, eventually everyone gets a little dirty, mijo. Even you. Why are you doing this? Why are you destroying my family? For the money?
When I was 11 years old, my stepfather used me like a whore, and I let him so he would give me something to eat. Juarez is no different. I hate him, and I need to be free of him, and I don't want my child to have such a father.
You carry his child?
I'm not strong like you or your brothers. I need someone who can protect me.
Like Ray?
I thought so at first, but then I realized it wouldn't change anything. To be with another man I did not love.
Thomas? You love Thomas?
Listen to me. Escúcheme. Juarez waits for your brothers. He wants his revenge. Take this.
I don't want a weapon. I'm not a killer.
They will bring hell down on you with everything they have. We are outnumbered and outgunned, and I won't be there to cover your ass.
Don't you worry about me. You just found William. Ray, back there in the Apache camp, I didn't tell you the truth. Not all of it, anyway.
This ain't the time.
I didn't plan to fall in love with her. It just happened.
Right now, the only thing that matters is William.
You're right, big brother. Let's go get him.
Are you setting me free?
Not exactly, muchacho.
I was thinking about what you said, about the Lord and how he loves you. I thought if your faith is indeed your shield, what if you were to lose it? What if you became one of us, a sinner? What are you talking about? Santos, take your knife and cut his throat. What are you doing? I want to see if your God will protect you. Nice shot, mijo. You didn't hesitate. You just took his life. Your brothers would be very proud. See, I told you that you and I were not so different. Maybe now you will tell me how to use the medallion, huh? Ah, your brothers have arrived. Good. They have come to save you. Speak, and maybe you'll save them. How do I use these to find the treasure? You prefer silence? Then you will enjoy the silence of the grave. Your brothers can tell me what I need to know. Kill him!
What have you done?
You should thank me for ending his life quickly. I could have taken my time.
Vete al diablo!
Do you hear those gunshots? Your amante is here to rescue you. Soon I will take him prisoner and you two will finally be together. For richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live. Which will not be very long.
I am the child.
The question is whose child?
It is yours.
If that is true, then I will spare you. At least until the child is born. And then I will put you to work in my whorehouse. For that is what you are, is it not? A lying, thieving, gold-loving whore!
Stop it! Don't ever leave me. Never.
Never again.
I love you.
Ray went to get William. We gotta get out of here now.
William is dead.
What?
What killed him?
Where is he? Where is that murderous sumbitch?
No, we must leave. Look, the gold is ours.
What about Ray?
We can't wait for him. Don't you see? This is our chance, our only chance.
I can't leave my brother behind.
You think he would let us be together? He would kill us both.
But only William knew how to use that thing.
Not only him. I grew up here, and I have heard the legend since I was a little girl. There is one candle, but 3 graves. The gold of Juarez belongs only to the brave. I know where those graves are. I can show you the way.
Kill him!
You don't look too relieved for a man who just dodged a bullet.
I killed a man, Ray.
There ain't nothing wrong with defending yourself, little brother.
His blood is on my hands.
At least it ain't your blood. Let's go, boy. Thomas is waiting with the horses. Come on. I warned you, Thomas. I told you what would happen if you stole another woman from me.
William?
You said he was dead.
That is what Juan said.
I told you what I would do. Didn't I tell you?
Thomas, don't. He'll kill you.
I loved you and you lied to me. Both of you. You betrayed me.
What do you want from me, Ray?
I want justice.
Oh my God.
I wanted so desperately to lead my lost brothers towards the light of the Lord, but I failed us all. And now my brothers are mortal enemies. Why? For what? A woman? Gold? Maybe the time for talk is over. Maybe I can show them that there is something more important than pride and avarice and lust. I will not let you kill Thomas, Ray.
It's none of your business.
To get to him, you'll have to get past me.
Out of the way.
Ray, for Christ's sake, he doesn't have a gun!
You know what I'm capable of, Ray. I'm a murderer too now, just like you.
I won't tell you again, boy. Step away.
I'm reaching on 3. 1,
Do it.
2, no! Ray!
I've never been one to be superstitious, but maybe this gold is cursed.
How is it you're still breathing, Barnsby?
I don't know. That Apache chief took his knife, cut my ties, and set me free. Not a word why. Wasn't too hard to follow your trail. Must have been the good Lord's will. This gold will help me restore the army of the Confederate States of America. Under my command, the South will rise again, and this time we will be victorious!
Colonel, you've lost your goddamn mind.
And I think the time has come for you two to pay the price for your cowardice and desertion.